In the 41st millennium, sexual-based offences and acts of heresies are considered especially heinous. In the world of Holy Terror, the dedicated sons who investigate this vicious felony are members of an elite squad known as the Astartes Legion. These are the stories. I needed a way to start the video, so law and order, ladies and gentlemen. But welcome to the Chill Zone, everybody, and I'm Jack. For those of you who are new to the channel, today I'm checking out If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device, episode 20. Yeah, we've gone so far, and this one is called You're Green With It. I can think of a few things when it comes to green, but mainly the Salamanders, Dark Angels. Who else? It's a lot of green, actually, to think about it. But nevertheless, yeah, there's a picture of one golden boy right there. I am assuming that this is Kitten from the helmet. He's pretty much like the only Custodes who still wears the official one, golden. Looking good. Looking good underneath that one. A pillar man indeed. As a fellow man of iron, I can appreciate the proportions. But nevertheless, guys, let's just jump into this episode. Alright. No. Oh. 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 Chocolate man. Dang, that's loud. God, that's a Carius! Yeah. Fire doesn't mean much for them. Oh, they found the gems. The Infinity Stones to bring back the King of Wakanda. I'll kill him! I'm going to offend so many by saying that. Our Lord and Savior himself. Vulcan.
Congratulations, my friends. Through the power of friendship, you have found all the artifacts. And now I have returned to bring peace and friendship to the entire Imperium.
Oh, yay.
No matter what the voices in my head say. You are weak. Shut your nut-face, brain ghost Ferris. You are not friend. Yes. Why did it? What are the best for it, father?
Vulcan lives. Nice. That has got to be one of the best intros that anybody can get. Vulcan lives. He's a hugger for sure.
Hello, my lord.
Good. My sentient newspaper has arrived.
Before we speak, do you have any idea where Magnus is? I've lost track of him.
You lost track of a 12-foot tall demon man as bright red as a dying star. That is truly a great achievement. I know where he is, however. He is busy writing up the first volume of my soon-to-be smash hit book, The Emperor's Guide to the Galaxy, like I asked.
Understood. I was worried you'd be
What's the answer for everything? 42.
Yeah, never mind. We have just received a message from the Ultramarines.
Let me guess. They actually managed to do it.
They found the missing artifacts of Vulcan. Yes.
That is thoroughly inconceivable. So the relics that the Salamanders have been trying to track down for millennia were found by the Ultramarines in less than a year.
Indeed. I did tell you earlier, my
Ultramarines.
lord, they are pretty great.
Almost
Ultra
too
instinct. They
great.
can find
Actually,
everything.
not almost, just forthright, ridiculously great. I mean, seriously, what exactly makes those baby blue ball busters greater than Legeckomen at being Space Marines?
Well, my lord, I'm honestly not sure. I do have a few theories, though.
They are going plus ultra. That's the only answer needed.
One is that the Ultramarines are simply more versatile. As proven in their combat techniques, they're skilled at using a wide variety of weaponry and tactics. while the Salamanders are just about as focused on pyromania as the Sisters of Battle are.
Hold up.
Oh yeah, we
I
haven't
must
talked
have
about those
forgotten,
yet.
in my infinite wisdom, about some religious order during the Purge of Terra. These Sisters of Battlio speak up strike me as not being
Oh,
full
no.
muscle-bound battle buddies with exclusively floppy reproductive organs. What precisely are these sisters?
Well, do you remember the lady called Alicia Dominica? The one I brought in here to stop Goge Van Dyer during the Age of Apostasy?
My
Oh, yeah.
non-existent genitalia are still trembling in uncertainty.
Essentially, it's an organization of people like her. They're the military arm of the Adeptus Sororitas, which
Sororitas.
you yourself talked about during the latest answer session. You know, the ones you sent out your erogenous minutes to.
Oh yes, them. That scarcely sounds so grievous after all, seeing as they eliminated that person with the most evil-sounding name I have ever heard. I am most certain they are sensible and rational people.
Yeah. Sensible and rational, yes, those are words.
Perhaps I can use them for destructive purposes. If someone would try to prank call me in the future for unspecified reasons, I will be most happy to hear about them later.
Oh well.
Back to the topic. Any other ideas about why the Ultramicronists are doing the heavier work?
Oh
My
wow.
second theory,
Ultra
while maybe
macaroons.
subjective, is that I'm fairly sure blue is generally a better colour than green. You know how orcs lose most of the time? Maybe there is a connection.
First off, that is fucking stupid. The fact that gold exists makes every other color equally inferior. Secondly,
Gold and
before you're the
green.
one complaining about the Salamanders scheme, you should see their original paint job.
Oh god.
Some smear fermented rocks waste over them.
It did not fly well with the Mechanicus.
Yeah, that's
because of
pretty
how
nasty.
many seizures the paint job prompted, so they went fuck it and slapped a plain coat of green over them instead.
Continuing on to my third point, while still speaking about colours, the Salamanders generally make your regular civilians and whatnot more worried because they are all black.
Oh no. Here he comes.
They look very unnatural and quite...
Oh.
That's it.
Look. I have been asked a few questions regarding this very topic. Of course, I know, and I love you guys for being like very... I don't know, like, why is that even necessary? But like, it's like the internet sometimes. You got to appreciate the fact that people are well-mannered. But, you know... For one, on the previous video that I reacted to on regarding the Blood Angels, I had some few who commented over the fact that, yeah, Major Kill had a past, and he's kind of like an edgelord. Like, I don't mind it, personally, I don't take it as an offense, but like, I actually made a video about it. But it's more onto the regard of another question that I was asked. So, for that very reason, I recommend that if you want to hear me talk more about it, take that video instead. But with that said though, awesome. I like that to be covered.
Statement would be so damn hysterical if it did not make me cry tears of pure disappointment from my skull.
What do you mean, my lord?
And by
Actual xenophobia still going on.
Imperium have gone back to the ideals of ancient times, when people bounced around and inanely judged each other's characters solely upon the hue of their epidermis.
What?
This is exactly why regular humans cannot
First
be
layer
left
of your
unchecked
skin, man.
for a single fucking second before they start blaming and belaming each other. I keep on trying to make humanity function on its own, but it just will not stop.
Well, my lord, I think...
Actually, I am going to act like a brain-dead fucking mortal now to... Oh boy. I have not seen what sort of coloration you have underneath that golden mirror you call a...
Oh, he looked
in
on the
10,000
thumbnail there.
years. Let me see what kind of pigment
He's
your
black,
corporeal
too?
container has, and I will figuratively pour acid salt all over it.
So confused, my lord. Why are your eyes lighting up in the frame now? Go away. What the heck are you doing now?
Cueing JoJo music. Damn, son.
What the fuck?
Ow.
He's black too.
Lord, was that really necessary?
He's actually black.
But you're shit-talking other blacks.
I'm not.
Yes, you fucking are. You're an invention.
That's some Ray. That's some Ray Charles. It's like wasn't it Ray Charles that made the joke?
Memes aren't facts.
If I could just recall it correctly, but nevertheless, that's funny. Ah, yeah, sure. He hasn't taken the armor off of... Like, I imagine that some of them have completely forgotten themselves, especially due to the fact that they are not supposed to show emotions or anything, so... Well, the good thing is that behind the armor, there's no discrimination. Yeah, you are just the armor that you wear.
Yours for so long that yo forgot yo had something under it. Gold is not a skin color, unfortunately.
No, I'd call it, like, brownish? I don't know, it's just some standard skin color, not black like the Salamanders.
Then what in the fuck are you doing?
Okay, look. I do understand it. I understand his point, though. It's like a usual big point of contention. Like, everybody has it, no matter the continent that you go on. You know, if you're Filipino, you tend to be the black people of Asians. It's true. I've been told that by Filipino friends that I have. If, for example, I'm Cameroonian by origin. I may live in Denmark, but I was born Cameroonian, and when I was a kid, I was almost white. Born as, I was super light, but of course pigmentation takes over the older that you get. But we do have just southern from the country, or even above, like you go to Benin or Congo, then the pigmentation just becomes jet black. Or here, our neighbors from Finland, or especially the Irish whom I mentioned previously, who are like part of a meme. You know the one. But, it's funny. It's funny, because the Salamanders almost look like they were covered in soot. They are so dark.
Oh my lord, the Salamanders all have a literally pitch black exterior with almost coal-like skin texture and
glowing red eyes.
It's like they are bathing in burning promethium on a daily basis.
What are you even on about, Goldilocks?
I am honestly surprised you don't know about this, my lord. I'm certain the Salamanders have always looked like that.
Your memory must be distorted from all the smooth, lubricated skin you have consistently been exposed to for these past 10,000 years. Your mind has started fantasizing about big, exotic, crust-covered men that come and take you away to the lands of 8,000 volcano cannons exploding in your face.
That might be true, but it does not affect my argument.
It's true. It's true, though.
By terrorists, that is new. I do not remember this being a thing. Is my mind playing tricks on me?
No.
Knowing the state of my memory, perhaps I did forget. Now I just feel like some kind of huge dick.
I feel like you're arguing the right place. You can't be blamed for your degraded memory of things.
Yes, that is correct. As you know, I am always in the right.
So,
The Emperor has Alzheimer's.
I fear the other custodians will come and lubricate my revealed body parts. Since I'll have my chest like muscular bongos.
Come on, bro. You gotta get ready for stage. You gotta oil up.
You are such a fragile little butterflower, aren't you? So,
Yikes.
please enlighten me. What in the shiticular showboat actually happened to the Salamanders to make them look like this? I am positive at least Vulcan had flesh similar to yours. As bad as my memory is, I should be right about that at least. I am his fucking father, after all.
Yeah, but...
Salamanders, including Vulcan, have always looked like that, my lord.
I am murderously sure I gave all my children natural names. Why would I ever decide to treat one of my infant sons to a bath in a pit of flaming tar?
Okay, wait a minute. Magnus? Before he was a demon lord, he was already red. Come on, what is this?
I'm sure Magnus and Korax have natural pigments.
Shut up and explain.
Well, I believe that pigment...
Or am I remembering this wrong? Please correct me if I'm wrong about this.
Their gene seed does a chemical reaction to the radiation upon the planet, which inherently turns all salamanders jet black, also shifting their eyes to a fiery red.
No, that is just fucking stupid. Why would the one chapter that happened to have people of black pigment as a majority end up turning into vituperative fucking caricatures of their past selves? Must be. That shit's quintessential again.
And now, to get the blood angels Cupid wings.
Well,
And the space-
Games Workshop.
The wrinkly faces of Pams, all according to my ever-growing schemes.
Oh wow.
My lord, I have to ask, do their appearance really matter if they are still loyal and excel as a chapter?
Yes. No.
Come on,
Screw this
say
fucking
it.
A fucking jackhammer. Let us just talk about whatever we were discussing before the storm started playing.
That's usually the thing. I mean, I think it's okay. That's an okay answer to give. But like the whole can we like gloss over this? It always makes people uncomfortable to talk about skin color, and it's fair. I mean, even in the 41st millennium, come on, man, come on. It shouldn't be a thing anymore. They're just brothers.
Flailing about the room.
Fair enough, my lord. As I was about to say, another difference between the Ultramarines and the Salamanders are that, while the Salamanders follow the Codex Astartes, they also follow a set of their own doctrines exclusive to the chapter.
Oh, brilliance. More rules I have not been told about.
First off, the Salamanders are very self-reliant and individual for being Astartes. Each Salamander is taught how to repair and improve his own war gear, effectively making them all blacksmiths. No pun intended. Thanks to this, the Salamanders have a lot of mastercrafted weaponry and armor in comparison to other Astartes chapters. This is a useful trait when combined with their latent pyromania.
Toastyyyy Hilda.
Speaking of which, just to establish their tactical prowess, several millennia ago, the Salamanders decided to fill an entire city with Promethean to destroy an Orc invasion. The good news is that it worked. The fire even eradicated all Orc spores, stopping any chance of the Horde The bad news is, well, they lit a city on fire.
Well, that is okay.
Super heavy vehicles, they primarily tend to use the Land Raider Redeemer, which is basically two gargantuan flamers in the shape of a tank.
Oh, yay.
As that sounds, it also sounds incredibly unconventional.
Not to mention, they also literally wear fire on their armor.
Time out. Are you earnest in this claim? For fuck's sake, do they have a who can't stay on fire the longest contest as well?
Yeah.
For what?
Well,
Can't he remember his past? Like, he literally challenged his son on top of a volcano to catch the biggest salamander, and he almost let him drop down. I mean, by the way, the hit conductivity of their armor is very low, so they can survive in volcanoes already, but like salamanders are prone to not be affected by fire, so they're like double fireproof. But
maybe
yeah.
not that. What's an ancient ritual amongst the Salamanders is that when one of their battle brothers grows too old, is dishonored, or is crippled and unable to fight, they will undergo a ceremony which involves them walking out into the fiery desert to meet their death in flames.
What the fuck?
Another one, when a salamander actually dies, their body will be cremated in ritualistic fashion in the flames of a giant volcano called Mount Deathfire.
Is this a Space Marine chapter or a death metal band?
Nope, they are pretty metal.
Nocturne to be cremated. His battle brothers perform a local cremation ritual in which they light the seas on fire and then all stick their arms to the flames.
Now I am starting to feel uncomfortable.
But when a captain of the Salamanders dies, a grand ceremony is initiated when they strap the dead captain to a giant slab of ceramite-coated marble. Two battle brothers dressed in simple robes then proceed to lower the slab and the captain into a pool of lava. The battle brothers chosen to do this would have their own hands scalded with the white-hot chains that suspended the slab as they lowered it down. They have to do it in perfect unison, as the chains are engraved with the Salamanders.
Yeah, so we get the shape
making
of
the battle brothers' hands have permanent third-degree burns with the semblance of a hammer, an anvil, and a flame upon their palms.
Now this is just becoming fascist.
Then the captain, a new one has to ascend the ranks, of course. In the ritual of ascension, they take the soon-to-be captain and strip him down to only his sash. He is then branded with a mark on his chest and shoulder as to signify his captainship. Then he is placed upon a platform in his undraped splendor and is subject to an extreme pillar-like inferno launched from below that surrounds him for a few seconds. The ritual is then concluded with the words, "Vulcan's fire burns in my breast. With it I shall smite the foes of the Emperor."
They are taking that passage pretty damn literally, it seems. Seriously, is this troubling craving for flames a side effect of me placing them a bit too close to some candles when they were just little gene seeds in it?
I'm pretty sure that's it. That, look, as a kid who, like, half of my life grew up in Africa, and as, like, one of very few who were in love with metal, this was literally me.
Why do so many of my sons have such revolting compulsions?
Oh my lord, it's not your fault.
That is definitely correct. Not anything wrong ever.
Well, anyway, even if they have such a blatant fixation with fire, they are still one of your finest. They are a chapter that, despite their imposing looks, do an outstanding job caring for and protecting civilians,
Yep.
often acting as rearguard in several
The
confrontations.
only
That
ones
must
who
go
can be compared to be
superbly for them,
good guys.
considering their specialization with such short-range weaponry.
The population is always grateful for it. One instance was that during the Second War of Armageddon, when all the chapters involved were waging war on all different fronts, the Salamanders picked up the dangerously neglected task of handling supplies, escorting refugees, and
Oh,
protecting
yeah.
the defenseless. In the battles upon the planet of Armageddon, the Salamanders fought for the planet's people and generally frowned upon the notion that the populace of the Imperium were of no worth. These
Merek
ideals are actually
Grimaldus.
so strongly held by the Salamanders that their chapter master, Tushan, came blows with the first captain of a chapter known as the Marines Malevolent. The captain had early bombarded a refugee camp that had been ambushed by orcs, as he said that he didn't have time to waste on saving the civilians. This greatly angered Tushan and made the Marines Malevolent generally seem like total arse clowns.
Those Marines Malevolent seem to be suffering from GOG Evandire syndrome. Seriously, who in their right mind openly names their chapter Malevolent?
Malevolent.
The Marines Malevolent don't seem to have anything right about them. The color scheme seems rather obnoxious.
Look,
It is like they took the Salamander's previous color scheme and removed everything even remotely good about it. I will have to pencil in a virus bombing upon this abomination.
I can appreciate
On
the
a side
yellow.
note, it is a good thing Yo inserted this image visualizer into the Golden Throne. It makes exposition much easier.
Agreed, my lord. Either way, I hope you do see how the Salamanders are still one of your finest in this regard. They stay true to their Primarch and you in both code and mannerisms.
Yes, that is all absolutely fantastic, but there is just one problem.
Pyrophilia, my lord?
Other than that, at the beginning of this conversation, I actually asked Yo to provide evidence that the Ultramarines are greater than the Salamanders. Now Yo have just set them up to be creepy but nice guys with a thing for helping people. And fire.
Oh. Well, they found the artifacts before the Salamanders?
I want to say you are not proving a fucking thing, but I cannot say that without being wrong, and I am of course never wrong as already established.
Well, my lord, the Ultramarines will most likely live long, eventually fading into legend with their deeds and self-publicism. But the Salamanders will continue to burn like a mighty flame in the hearts of the people they have defended.
It is better to burn out than to fade away.
Yes, indeed.
oh yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, that's
Seriously
awkward.
though, next time I meet Vulcan I am going to tell him to take his sons on a field trip to a freezing cold ice planet for a couple of years so they can reorient their fucking perspective.
Life's not all fire and flames, am I right, my lord?
No, especially in the case of the mangy for balls of Fenris. I bet Lee Man and his band of
Oh.
puppies are still sitting about trying to figure out how friction works. Those can tell me about their drunken tirades next.
Ah, right.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this already. Oh no.
You must not speak of the wolves.
Who dares suddenly interject things in
Oh
my presence?
shit.
Oh look, it is my precious little century bubble. How is my sweetheart doing today?
Father, your sweetheart was I, Rogel Dor.
Oh! Okay, what the hell? Okay, it's not done. The episode is not done. What? Oh. What is that armor?
My lord! Ah! Yes? What is it you want? You didn't hear anything, right? Not that we were talking about anything. We just like snuggling
I
up
like
close.
the color scheme of this
Bring those
chapter.
things into each other's ears.
I know, Lord Israel. Is it the 30th time you've told me?
But you may wish to know we have pursued the most mysterious lead you wished us to follow, and we've
Yo.
once again found the lost strike cruiser.
The Ophidian God.
Asriel versus Dante.
Hear that? We're totally gonna find Cypher now!
Damn.
Asriel! There's blood all over the floor now. I really don't want to get that on my armor. It's all murky, probably stains easily.
Well, will suit me making fall upon the planet to which we've been
Okay.
That is all.
Thank you, dismissed. Oh, remember to close the door, but not too harshly.
Yes, Lord Belial. I won't close the automatic door too harshly.
Did he just sus mouth me?
Brothers, we're in some deep shit now. If we don't find Cypher, the Inquisition will be after us for sure. They'll start noticing that one of their Inquisitors are missing.
Hey, we're not Supreme Grandmaster. We hid the corpse of that stupid Inquisitor in a place where no one will find him. Hacked up his small dried up bits, put it into small packages, and donated his food rations to the death corpse of Krieg.
Do those Creek fellows even eat?
Actually, I just watched the Krieg one.
Don't have time for this, Asmodai! Cypher and the Fallen are escaping further away from us the longer we linger. We have to...
Excuse me, my lord.
Ah! No, you heard nothing. I mean, yes, you heard something, but it was certainly nothing suspicious and secretly heretical. Damn it, what do you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you again, but we have discovered sentient activity upon the planet's surface.
What? No! I mean, yes! What is it?
It appears to be the Adeptus Mechanicus, my lords.
The Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the planet before us? Oh, this is such a shameful moment.
What is up with this guy?
Nobody loves me.
This can only mean one thing. One terrifying thing.
They found a weapon.
Mechanicus is working for the Fallen!
No.
My lord, what are the Fallen?
Make him repent, Asmodai.
Oh, what is going on? This episode was good. Ah, this was so good. Okay, cool ending. Very nice. Okay, I mean, let's just like they did in the episode. Let's get over the Salamander talk, okay? Is this a Space Marine chapter or a death metal band? That's the quote of the episode. I love that one. Yeah, the Salamanders are pretty awesome in my own opinion. Like, at the moment, I am actually working on making like an ultramarine. Since I was thinking of, like, in the future buying some miniatures, trying to paint. A lot of you have recommended that, and I may give some shout outs at some point for some of you who have recommended what to start with. It's pretty cool. But since I do own some 3D programs, Blender, Cinema 4D, such, Substance Painter, I went and tried to do some different designs there. The one that I found to be pretty cool at the moment is Ultramarines, and I'm trying to make one. That I have to see if I am actually able to rig that and animate that correctly, so that perhaps we might see some similar videos in the future. But I mean, that Vulcan shout that was at the beginning, I could listen to that all day. Literally, it's so good. But yeah, I mean, what do you say about them? They are very good at handling collateral damage, if any, at all. They care for mankind. Of course, they are a bit too extreme in their rituals, but I mean, they do not harm others by doing that, so good on them. Yeah, you just have to see what the hell is going on with Azrael and Rogel Dorn at the end. What the hell? He was the one sitting on the Emperor's lap the entire time. Yeah, the manliest of man. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching this episode. If you liked it, you know what to do. Give the video a like. If you have some recommendations, leave them in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And I wish you a wonderful day, and I see you guys next time. Bye.